Hi guys, welcome back to another painting tutorial where today I'll take you through how to effectively get airbrush results just by simply using a makeup sponge. So I decided to do this on my, this is now the second Arjak rock fist that I've painted. So just decided to do this effect on his shield. So over a Chaos Black undercoat, I'm just going to apply some KHORNE red. Now, I haven't actually watered down any of these colors, however, I have just put them on my wet palette. So essentially with the makeup sponge, if you are new to this, just try to use the very tip of the makeup sponge and certainly don't overload it at all. And as you can see, just above the pool of paint, I'm just dabbing away any excess and then just going back and gradually building up that really nice sort of gradient effect. As you can see as well, I've already got all the colors that I'm going to be using aligned just next to one another. And I'll certainly have no issue with these colors blending, as that's absolutely what I'll be going for. So with that being said, don't feel as though you have to switch between, different, a fresh sort of clean makeup sponge. Just go ahead and use the same one. Now the wonderful thing about this is that you really can achieve really nice sort of glowing effects, and it really is very, very simple. The main sort of thing is just to be patient with it and just gradually build up each progressive highlight. So next up, I decided to use some MEPHISTON red. And once again, as you can see as well, it's just removing a little bit of excess on my wet palette and just a little bit on my thumb as well. Now with each progressive highlight as well, I'm trying to focus closer and closer to where the runes are. And you'll notice as well is that the runes themselves are remaining dark. Applying the makeup sponge really lightly, just lightly pressing it down, you'll find that it won't work its way into the recesses. But again, really important that you don't overload the makeup sponge. So next up, just using some Wild Rider red and just continuously working my way around. Again, just trying to really focus on the center of those runes. Next up, I decided to use some TROLLSLAYER orange. As you can see, of course, each progressive color is toned down ever so slightly, again, just because we are essentially blending these colors. So you'll find that the jump between each color isn't, it's not too much. It's not going to be too obvious of a jump of color. They just blend together really nicely. For those wondering as well, you really can find fairly large bags of makeup brushes, makeup sponges I should say, for very, very cheap. And I did have someone ask me recently if I wash and reuse them, and to be quite honest, I was essentially just using them once and then sort of throwing them out. I'd only used them a handful of times at that point. However, I did, just for the sake of just trying it out, I washed one of the sponges out with some water and then just sort of wiped it away on some paper towel. It was still stained, and I'm yet to test it out to see as to whether or not the previous paint will sort of affect any future paints that I use. If it does, I'll pretty much just be sticking to sort of a one-use deal with them. But if it does tend to work okay, then yeah, I suppose that they could be reusable. But anyway, as you can see, I've now just gone for a finishing touch with the makeup sponge using some Fire Dragon Bright, fairly minimal amounts with this one. Really just focusing on the center of the runes. And just as a final touch, I decided to add some little scratches all across the shield, just using Fire Dragon Bright, and I've now switched to my Raphael 8404 size 30 brush for this. So just the scratches on the shield, I'm just going to highlight around the edges of those, and then just do a few minor amounts of stippling as well, just to sort of create that sort of ember effect, and just add a little bit more detail to the shield overall. So as you can see as well, these scratches are very, very subtle. It's really just to add a little bit more flair to the shield overall. But if you are happy with how it's looking after you've done the sponge effect, you can definitely skip on this step. Yeah, I just wanted to just add just a little bit more to it. And with that, the glowing shield is complete. So a really simple one today, guys, and I'll definitely intend on using the makeup sponge more in future tutorials. As always, if you would like to support the channel, if you're in Australia or the UK, the links will be in the description below. If you're intending on buying any of your hobby needs, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does support me. So I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in the next one.